If you're looking for the cheapest and most reliable Madden 22 coins on the market, check out my sponsor, MMOEXPR.com. Links are in the description, and use code JEDI at checkout for 5% off. Alrighty, hey there guys, Adrian Casa here, aka JediBro95, coming at you guys with another video. So today, I want to talk about something that was also announced over the weekend, which was the Madden 23 leaked gameplay features from Sports Gamers Online. Now, they are apparently a very reliable source when it comes to breaking news in terms of games and, Madden and stuff like that. So it is going to be interesting to dive through that article, but also I want to address what EA put out in regards to their Sugar Rush eggs. Now, if you recall, on Thursday last week, Mills was the guest host of the stream, and he said that you can get extravagant eggs out of small eggs. Now, me personally, I was excited for that, obviously, because it's like, ooh, you can basically keep all your small eggs. And, the small eggs have the value now. Whereas now, medium and large eggs really don't have that much value. So they decided to change that. Now, I'm not shooting Mills. I don't shoot the messenger. You never do that because it just doesn't make sense to me. But obviously EA went and corrected that because now, obviously, medium and large eggs really didn't have, well, large eggs did, but medium eggs didn't really have that much of a use. So obviously you can just get like a bunch of small eggs. So here's what they did. So it says, hey all, we wanted to give some clarification on the Sugar Rush eggs. You have a chance to pull an extravagant egg whenever you earn/purchase a small, medium, and large egg. So basically now, when you say you purchase a medium, you can pull an extravagant egg out of that pack, which is fantastic. Also, you can pull an extravagant egg out of a small, medium, or large egg when they hatch on the 17th. So this is great and stuff to see. Now, basically, every egg has value. Keep all of your eggs. Do not quick sell them. Do not go out and, actually, yeah, you can only quick sell them. What am I fucking talking about? You can only quick sell your eggs, so don't go quick selling your eggs, guys. Keep every single one of your eggs you have. I'm keeping all my eggs, personally, because I want to just get as many eggs as possible, because obviously when they hatch on the 17th, which I will make a video opening up my eggs on the 17th. However, it won't be till later in the afternoon because I actually am working on Easter Sunday. So do keep an eye out for that, guys. Also, Seahawks team lineup will be pushed back to next week because of the market crash. I want to get as many players as I possibly can because of this market crash, because I ended up selling off guys like Edgerrin James, Joey Galloway I haven't even gotten yet because I wanted to wait for this market crash. There's also one more. Jordan Brooks I'm waiting for the market crash on. If he does crash, I doubt it. But, there's things that obviously I'm waiting for the market crash to take effect in before I go out and make my purchases for the team. So Monday or Tuesday next week will be the Seahawks team lineup update. So keep an eye out for that, guys. But I love this change. This is fantastic. I really do love this changes for the Easter promo. It makes all the eggs valuable, and it makes everything worthwhile, in my personal opinion. Now let's get into the Madden 23 gameplay features that were talked about over the weekend that were announced. So right away here, before we even get into that, this right here, obviously the menu is the same. You got your Learn to Play, Ultimate Team, Franchise Phase, Franchise Play with Friends, yada, 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 and then you got your options here. Now, one thing I want to highlight that nobody really has is this is DK Metcalf right here in the middle. And if you recall the last couple of years, EA has had, with this menu setup, they've had it to where when you're not connected to the EA servers, as you see here in the offline sign into EA servers thing, they have the cover athlete in the middle here. So in Madden 21, it was Lamar Jackson, and in Madden 22, it was Tom Brady and Patrick Mahomes, but they had Brady. Now they have DK Metcalf. So this leads me to believe that DK Metcalf is going to be the Madden 23 cover athlete, which is great. I'm personally all for it, obviously being a Seahawks fan and everything. But it's great to see someone like DK Metcalf getting the recognition because he's a great guy. He's a great receiver. Definitely deserves everything he's getting. Anyways, so starting off with the first thing on the list is the Hit Everything system. So this system, according to EA Sports, will take a step back from the animation-driven gameplay. The Hit Everything system will see players have more organic and consistent tackling results when trying to hit players around the field. Players will use the hit stick to trigger physics-driven animations that reward you as a tackler and how much impact you brought to a pile. So basically, from what a lot of people are saying, linebackers could be usable again. Now, I would argue linebackers were usable if you just add Lurker, but in that sense, I can understand why people don't want to add Lurker to the linebackers, because, like, why would they? You know, so it is what it is with that. But obviously, like the beefier, the bigger guys, like say for example Wagner, Junior Seau when he's in the game, Cam Chancellor, you know, Fred Warner, even like these big beefy linebackers that can lay a goddamn hit. They will be able to have a much bigger impact on the field with their hits compared to the smaller guys, which is kind of what we already have in New Gen, because weight does matter in New Gen, and that's one of the things I love about the game. But it takes it to a more substantial degree, right? Like it takes it towards more of a, you know, you're going up against a, you know, you got a 250-pound linebacker going up against a 180-pound wide receiver. Well, that dude should go flying in the other direction and maybe drop the ball. I don't know. But I love it. I think this is a great change. I'm looking forward to seeing what this one does. Tackle battles, what appears to be a new minigame within the game. Now, a lot of Madden veterans have been saying that this is not new. This is something that was in the game, but they took it out because people hated it. Me, personally, I don't know. I came back in Madden 21, so I couldn't tell you. Tackle battles will happen when a user attempts to perform a conservative tackle with A or X, obviously console dependent. This minigame will see the users mash those buttons in order to make a tackle or break a tackle. During the tackle battle, though, the ball carrier will be more susceptible to fumbles depending on various attributes. Players will be required to use various mechanics like protecting the ball and give up to avoid various hit stick and strip attempts from defenders, or just running out of bounds. But either way, I don't necessarily think I like this one. Even as someone who's never played with it, I'm not really sure I like this mechanic, because quite honestly, you could literally be in a tackle battle and then you could have someone come up from the side, clock you in the mouth with a hit stick, and now all of a sudden you drop the ball and you're just fucked. You're just absolutely fucked in that situation, and you basically lost the ball. So I'm not a fan of this. I think it's really bad. I don't think it's going to be good. Skill-based passing. Now, speaking of a feature that I think is going to be really bad, and I'm not the biggest fan of, skill-based passing. The biggest overhaul in terms of gameplay from the information so far is based on the passing game. So far is to the passing game in Madden 23. Now, I would argue passing didn't need to be changed. Passing in Madden 22 was already good, but then again, defense was also terrible. But I would argue passing the ball in Madden is already good enough as it is. But Madden 23 gameplay will feature brand new skill-based passing system that will allow players to have more control over placement, power, and or accuracy of their passes. Pardon me. In addition to the system being able to toggle on and off, you know, like the old passing cone from the years back, which I think they should bring that back, but, you know, maybe as just like a turn off and on type of thing. The skill-based passing feature will include a number of various options that can be individually set. The full list of options are accuracy on. Enabling the accuracy meter will allow control over the outcome of passing being accurate or inaccurate. Land the meter in a light green area every time for a perfect pass every time. Wait too long to release button and you'll throw in an inaccurate pass. So as you see right here, this is basically like the 2K dunk meter. If you play 2K22, you know that this is basically the same shit. I hate the dunk meter on 2K22, and from what it sounds like, I'm gonna hate this, because this shit, in my personal opinion, is not necessary. I think this is going to be a bad thing for the game overall, and I think even online, I think this should just not be in the game personally. But you also have the strength option. The strength meter appears only when the accuracy meter is turned off. The strength meter usually lets you see how much power you're putting on the pass by filling up the light green semicircles. Depending on how long you hold the pass button, this can be used to control the arc of the ball. So obviously they give things here: short time, obviously, you know, higher pass, a loft pass, moderate, touch pass, straight line, and you hold it, bullet pass. Same as what we got now. Again, this is just, in my opinion, this is just more redundancy. This is something we don't need in the game, in my personal opinion. I think this is something that we could just live without. Now they have the precision pass ellipse with Reticle, and this is what it looks like with the Reticle on. So basically, this is the target area right here that you're trying to hit, and this is where the pass is actually going. Now again, I don't think this is a good idea. I think passing should just be left the way it is. I don't necessarily think you need to change it. Displays a gray target area of the field where receivers are able to make a play on the ball. You can steer the placement of the ball by moving the reticle within the target area using the left stick. So this is where Mike Evans can go and make a play if you have obviously a good receiver or a taller receiver. Obviously, I feel like the taller receiver I think would be the better. Like I feel like, you know, this part right here, maybe the small part of this would not be as lit up because, you know, he's too small to make a play on the ball there. Grid snapping on. The reticle will snap to predetermined areas of the ellipse, target area, gray circle, based on your left stick inputs. Freeform reticle, holding the right trigger button, which, can I just say, is the sprint button, so that's concerning, while passing the ball unleashes freeform precision passing. This will allow you to place the ball anywhere inside or outside the gray target area. This is extra level of control intended to be high risk, high reward. With freeform reticle, you can place the ball anywhere you like, but your receiver may not be able to get to the ball. Now, again, like, I don't necessarily agree with this. I think this is something that should not be in the game. And again, this is something that has me concerned. Reticle speed slider. You can obviously change down like the speed, like, you know, like to enable like the skill-based passing. The thing is, like, it looks like you can turn it off and on, so that is good. I would just turn it off because I really don't think you should have it on. Obviously, the slowdown effect, you know, the lower the number, the higher the number, or yeah, the lower the number, the lower the speed. So, you know, 25% game speed, 50, 75. And it's I'm assuming like 60% is like 60% game speed. Madden 23 is expected to release in August for console and PC. Stay tuned for more Madden 23 updates, gameplay, and more from Sports Gamers Online. Now, again, this is concerning. I'm not going to lie to you. I am very concerned about these things. There are some things I do like. Like, I think the strength meter is a little bit underrated in terms of, like, how good it could be. I don't think this is a bad thing, but I don't really think we need this, personally, especially when we already have a similar passing system in the game already. Well, basically the same thing. The accuracy, the skill-based passing, I'm not going to lie, it has me concerned. Tackle battles, I really am a little bit in on this. The hit everything system, I love. I'm loving this hit everything system, especially stepping back from the animation-driven gameplay, I think is a huge W. But overall, these changes that they have, I am really not looking forward to these changes. Obviously, you could turn them off and on. I hope they're off by default in MUT. I just hope they're just straight up not in the game, in my opinion. But that is going to do it, guys, for this video. I just wanted to get this out there because I know a lot of people were talking about it, and I wanted to see what you guys think. So let me know in the comments, guys. Do you think that this is good? Do you think this is bad? What are your thoughts overall? Let me know, guys. Hit the like button if you guys did, and subscribe if you guys are new to the channel. I forgot to do the intro part of it earlier, but it's okay. But until then, I'll see you in the next one. I'm out. Peace.